Good morning, this is Betty, Fancy Grandma. I'm getting ready to make you another video. I'm going to show you something today that, well, meat is getting very expensive. You can't hardly afford bacon or sausage, so I'm going to show you an alternative. You can take this, I use the luncheon meat from Aldi's because it's cheap as I can find, but you can take some luncheon meat. I'm just going to use a little bit for me, but I chop it up in little squares. I'm going to put it in put some bacon grease in this pan. Put a little bit of bacon grease in here. I'm going to pour that in there and give it a little fry a bit. Okay. It won't be as good as sausage or bacon, but it's an alternative because bacon is getting so expensive and meat is getting so expensive. But I think your kids will really love this because they like it probably better than bacon. But anyway, we're going to put it in here and get it browned a little bit. This is some of my bacon grease I had in the refrigerator. And I've got some red bell pepper here. You can use any color you want. I just use red because it's got a milder flavor. Got a little bit of onion chopped up here. I'm just making a little tiny bit. As you can see, I'm just using a little quarter of that luncheon meat there. I'm going to take me an egg and break in this bowl. I try to make small meals for me. Now, if you're making a meal and you need it for a big group, just triple or whatever you want on what I'm doing. I'm going to beat that egg up. Just beat it up a little bit. I may need 2 eggs, I don't know. And we'll put a little bit of salt in it. Don't put too much. A little bit of pepper. Get this stuff fried up a little bit over here. You can also make gravy out of this. It makes really good gravy. Put a little bit more bacon grease in it, put your flour and your milk in it, and it makes delicious gravy. But I think your kids will really love this. So we're going to brown that just a little bit. See, it's getting a little bit brown here. You don't even have to put peppers and onions in it, but I just wanted peppers and onions in mine today. You could make an omelet with it too. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on mine today too. I'm going to go ahead and throw my onions and peppers in there. Let them be frying with it. This skillet's starting to stick. I think it's getting old. I need a new one. So we'll just kind of fry those up together. May need just a tiny bit more bacon grease. Not much. You can see how good that's starting to look. And you can, whoops, lost them out here. You can put any seasoning you like in it. If you want garlic or anything else in it, you can, but I don't eat garlic or anything that much, so I keep flopping it out here. Anyway, as soon as that gets a little bit doner, my onions and peppers, I'm going to pour my egg in it. But if you can't, I tell you what, bacon is getting so high, sausage is getting so expensive that normal people can't hardly afford to buy it anymore. So I'm just using this. And we're going to pour our egg in there. I think it's done enough. Just mix it around together. You could make an omelet if you'd rather, but I just mix mine up like this. Don't take but a minute for that to cook. See how good that looks? Okay, what we're going to do now is just get me a plate. Put it in my plate. See how good? See, this skillet is getting old, I guess. It's starting to stick here in the middle. But anyway, it works. Now we're going to put some, I've got cheddar cheese. Mild cheddar, but if you want any kind of cheese you want, I'll just put it on there. But anyway, I'm going to take a bite and let you tell you how good it is. That is delicious. I think it tastes about as good as sausage. That's good. Anyway, I'm just showing you a cheaper alternative than going and buying sausage or bacon. And like I said, I get this cheap brand from Aldi's. It's just like $1.85 a can. And for me, it's going to last me about 3 or 4 meals. But anyway, you have a very blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I make a new one. Bye.